Hey guys, how are we all going on? Tony back again, Oran Todge. Lovely day here in England. I just thought I'd do a video on going to see Midsommar. So yeah, go and check that out. I've got about an hour's drive on a Friday afternoon probably to get there, but it isn't showing in my cinema. This is probably the most anticipated film of the year, so can't wait to check it out, going on my own. And yeah, can't wait to go, so you can come with me. We'll see you on the other side when I get there. Beautiful day. This is where we're heading. This is my Odeon, just here, Lincoln. Of course, I've been to HMV, big shopping bag. See what I've got. Thank you. How much is that, please? Thank you. There it goes. Wow, guys. I just got out from Midsommar. What the fuck? I'll just come on for a rant while I'm driving home to do this review. I've got stuff in my head. I'm going to go in an in-depth review. I think when people have seen it properly, I'll just have a little quick one here because I've got the done the come with me video and I've just finished watching it. Just got in my car and I just thought I'd come straight on here. Yeah, what a strange film, guys. Florence Pugh, who's the lead protagonist, let's say, is Danny in the movie. We've got Will Poulter in this. What's the coloured guy's name? Is something Jackson or Jackson something, I can't remember now, but I will go into a proper review. Then you've got Danny's boyfriend is Jack Rayner. I'll say it's actors you haven't really heard much of. Florence Pugh's been in a few things, but what can I say about her? She was absolutely brilliant, guys, in this movie. Just like Toni Collette in Hereditary, if you watch that, same sort of emotion, breakdown in actual life. And this movie isn't a horror film. This is a drama with disturbing consequences. I don't know, it's like Ari Aster's made sort of a new genre. I don't know. I heard people talking in the behind me saying, what the fuck just happened when the film ended? Did you make any sense of it or anything? But it was just it was a mind trip. Absolute mind trip. You've got to watch it, guys, seriously, in cinema as well. I don't think you'll get the full range of the film when it comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, that sort of thing. I don't think so. I think you've got to watch it in cinema to really take it in. It's like not a lot happens. It's not like I said, it's a drama, but you're like, I was immersed into the storyline. It felt like I was there. It was like so, I don't know, compelling to me, but not compelling. Some people are going to hate this movie, by the way. Some people who are like straight up slasher fans and things like that, man, I'm going to say this movie is a load of shite, man. They're going to hate it. They're going to say there's nothing happens. It's just, you know. But I absolutely loved it. Yeah, it's just, I need to see it again, to be fair. If you've seen Hereditary and how that was, sorry guys, the sun's in the background, it's dusk here coming. And yeah, if you've seen Hereditary and you like it, I suggest you see this one. It's yeah, like I say, Florence Pugh's character is really downtrodden in life. At the start, something terrible happens to her, which is a bit polarised, I suppose. It's a bit far-fetched, I think, you know, for that to happen to someone in life. Just like something, I'm not spoiling it for you, but it's something very tragic, and you know, and her life isn't going well, her relationship isn't going well. Basically, the film's about life, death, and relationship breakdowns. Yeah, and just I don't really know what I'm saying, to be fair. It's just, it was a crazy film. I'm still trying to process it all. The colour in this film, I know you've probably heard people talk about it. I haven't watched any reviews yet, so I'm going to start watching them tonight and see what people think. But the colour of this film, it's so bright. I don't know, if you want to be a filmmaker or a director, go and watch this film and think that's how you want to be a filmmaker, because the camera angles this guy Harry Astor gets, and the colours, and it's not like this, let's put it this way, the cinematography in this film is the best I've ever seen, ever, in any film. That's how good the cinematography is. It's just the colours, and you know, there's no, you know, obviously you got good cinematography in like Avengers and stuff, but it's all CGI. This isn't CGI. It's maybe I don't know, the colour might be tampered with a bit to make it more bright, but just the ethereal feel, the like, what am I trying to say? You sort of feel like you're in the earth almost, because it's like it's all in the countryside in Sweden, as you've seen on the trailers and stuff. Yeah, and like I say, Florence Pugh's character Danae, she has a bad tragedy. She's got a boyfriend who's Jack Rayner's character. Got a couple of friends who's Will Poulter and the other guy, Jackson someone. They've got a Swedish friend who's at college with them. They're doing like sort of coursework for a final project, and they go to this Swedish village, but it's like really rural, just like sleeping in like sheds almost, and tents, wooden, and it's like a ritual they have it says it's every 90 years, this ritual they have, and it's just how they go about stuff, and some of the imagery in this is really disturbing. If you've got like a faint stomach, some of the gore in this is on point. It's like, there's not much of it, not tons of it, but when you see it, it's like, wow, because everything's so bright. There's no dark in this film whatsoever. Maybe a bit in the start when they're not in Sweden. As soon as they get to Sweden, there's very little dark, it's all light, and that's what lures you into a self, you know, you think, oh, it's so bright and airy, nothing, when something does happen, you sort of bang, you're like, wow, you're right in it. And the ending, I'm going to have to watch the ending again, because that took, it sort of, if you see Hereditary's ending, it's going to be like that sort of thing where people are going to hate it. I didn't mind it. But the only thing is, I've seen it before. I've seen this story. Basically, it's very polarised and sort of thought out. But it's basically a story about a group of friends from college going on a holiday to Sweden to a cultural fete. Bad things happen to them. That's it. That's all the story is, really. You don't need there's a lot of story going on with Florence Pugh's character and a boyfriend. But you don't really need that for the film. I just think it's just probably put in. It's a really long film, nearly 2.5 hours long, so people aren't going to like that either. I was transfixed throughout, and yeah, I'm not going to get too much into it, guys. I'm just giving you a rough plot here, but I really liked it. Like I say, some of you are going to hate this. You probably think, man, are you crazy? But my film of the year so far is this film, because yeah, like I say, the leading lady, Florence Pugh, I've said her name again, her name's Danny in the film, is absolutely fantastic. The boyfriend, Jack Rayner, however you say his name, he ain't the greatest in it. Will Poulter's quite funny. There's a few funny aspects. None of the other characters are brilliant. The cult people who were in this sort of cult, this fate sort of community, they're all in like ethereal white gowns and all flowers on the head and really inviting. That's why you don't think there's no danger, you know, and basically just like getting high on this like hallucinogenic, like mushrooms and stuff, you know, and they're hallucinating, getting them to hallucinate. And yeah, it just seems so inviting. They're feeding them all the time. There's no pressure or anything. There's like sort of a sexual element to it, like a reproduction element. There's like, you know, there's that sort of thing. There's like luring them into sex. Yeah, so it just seemed all hunky-dory, but once you're in there, there's no getting out of that place, man. These people are eerily traumatizing. I don't know, it's like, if you've seen The Wicker Man, very similar to that in the way they are, probably even a bit more polarised, a bit more, yeah, a bit harsher, a bit in your face sort of thing. And they're singing and they're playing flutes and they're just dancing about and they're just always there, you know. It's, oh, I don't know, I can't really get my words out. I'm just coming straight off the top of my head, so I hope you like this. It probably sounds a load of stupidness I'm doing, but I just thought I'd do it while I'm driving, and I hope you understand what I mean. But definitely just go and watch it, guys, with a clear head. Just for the cinematography, there's some shots in this. Like, I don't know much about camera work, I don't know much about directing, really, don't know anything, but some of these camera tricks, there's a lot of spinning, like one where the girl Danny goes into a bathroom sort of crying, and sort of like the camera goes over the top. It's in a bathroom in a flat, and it sort of changes as soon as she walks through the door. It sort of changes to the bathroom on the plane. It's like the transition in the camera work is unbelievable, and every single, you know, every blade of grass is there for a reason, sort of. Like the camera angles are spot on, things in the background, symbols and stuff. Now I don't really know the symbols, I'm gonna have to look these up like I did Hereditary, but there's a lot of symbolism in this that's gonna sort of need a lot of fine tooth going through, because that's what Ari Aster does. He's a master at putting stuff in places where people have got to think, and they're thinking, this story's stupid, it's not making no sense, I don't get it, I don't, you know, but you just got to go through it with a fine tooth comb, because this is a masterpiece. And I heard Ari Aster on an interview the other day saying he isn't doing no more horror for a long time, he hasn't got nothing in the pipeline, his next film's going to be a musical, but I'll still go and watch it, because like I said, this man is going to be, he's going to be one of the top guys to ever direct in my eyes. Just genius stuff, seriously. Just the way he's gone about this. Like I say, this isn't a horror film. no way. What can I call it? A drama with like, yeah, I told you before, with like disturbance, drama. I don't know. So I need to make a new genre up for this guy, this film director, because this is amazing, guys. This is really good, and go and watch it. Just thought, get that off my chest. I hope you like this bit of a rant. I know I've gone on a bit, but seriously, just watch it, guys. You could almost watch it with the sound off when they get to Sweden, and just look at it for the cinematography and the views. It's brilliant. So yeah, I hope you like this, guys. It's a bit of a long-winded video. I didn't think it was going to be this long, but oh well. If anyone who stuck around to watch it, tell me what you thought. And if you've seen it, tell me what you thought, guys. And I'll catch you all later. Thanks a lot.